Let's just get right into it. G'day everyone. I'm filming. Let's just get right into it. I haven't filmed a get ready with me in a while, and today's the day for it. I'm upstairs in Mum's sunroom because I just wanted to get out of where I normally film. So I hope you enjoy today's different background. It's not a green screen, it's real. So here we are. I hope you've all been well. I have my little kit of makeup that I'm going to be putting to use today. Not every single item, of course. It's going to be a very natural get ready with me. Today is Saturday, I think it's the 20th of September, if I can recall. Yes, because 19th was yesterday. And it's a very, very sunny day here in Sydney today. All right, so I've got my little brush kit here as well. I don't know if it's going to be suiting the purpose of makeup that we're doing today, but as I said, it's really just going to be a casual one. So let's start off with the base. I actually don't even have on any SPF or anything on my face. I've just got last night's skincare, which is a combination of just retinol and moisturizer and a little bit of eye cream. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I thought today we would just go in with a trusted tinted moisturizer. Today I'm using just the Revlon Serum Tint. This is skincare infused makeup, light to buildable coverage, soft satin finish, and I'm in the shade 317. So it's got ginger root, vitamin C and vitamin E. I'm looking down into a mirror here, and I'm hoping it's high enough for me to be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm sure it should be okay. So just give that a bit of a shake. I'm going to be applying it just with a Refa 17 foundation brush. I don't know, it was the first thing that I saw in my makeup brush. I do have 10,000 other makeup brushes, but this was the only one that I chose to bring up today. So that's it. Just going to put a dollop of that serum over the face. I hope you guys have been well, and yeah, what have you been up to? Hope you've all been healthy and doing the things that you're passionate about. You know, because it's been a while since I filmed a get ready with me, and I just had to get out and do it, you know, and I just needed the change of scenery. Maybe I need to zoom in a bit closer. This is a beautiful serum. It just goes on so easily and effortlessly. Just work it in to the skin. You can actually just use your fingers, but I'm not in the mood for using my fingers today. I just am not. Take it down the neck and blend that into the forehead. It's just a nice light coverage. And because I'm not really going outdoors today, I will be, but I'm just not using sunscreen today, so you know, that's fine. I won't be blasting my face in the sun. Alright, I think that's good enough coverage there. Okie dokie. So the reason I haven't been posting lately is I've just been going through a lot of menopausal fluctuations, and you know, I'm just actually going to put a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury highlighter just to put that on the top of the cheekbones, just for a little bit of glow. And we'll get my hormones tested just to see what's been happening, because my mood and energy and everything has just been affected since I started bleeding again, which was about a month ago. So for those of you who may or may not already know, I went through menopause at 43, and I was perimenopausal from 42. You know, so it was leading up to it, and then full-blown menopause at 43. And it's been good because, I mean, my gynecologist at the time when I was at that age didn't even recommend me going on HRT until my mum's gynecologist, who's a professor, said you should have been on HRT for, you know, ever since you started the menopause, being such a young, early age. And, you know, HRT is very important for protecting your heart, muscle, bones, you know, it's very important. Anyway, so I've been on HRT. I started at the age of 48 and I'm 50 now. Or maybe I started at 47. I can't know exactly. She'll know exactly the date that I started on it. I'm sure, obviously she'd have a record of it. So I've been on HRT for 3 years, say. And up until a month ago, I started to bleed again. So I went to the gynecologist and, you know, she basically did some tests in terms of, you know, taking swabs and all that sort of stuff to check if it was cancerous, and, you know, and that was a very unpleasant experience, let me tell you. And no, I've never had children, but she said, just think of how women are when they have a kid. And I'm like, no thanks, I don't want to go through it. So, yeah, anyway, I'm just using Wayne Goss black eyeliner. So I'm just putting that across the lids. As I said, this is a makeup look that I just have no idea where I'm going with it. I'm just putting a little bit of black coal on the upper eyelid, and we'll see where we go with this. But the test came back normal, thank goodness. There was nothing cancerous or my cells. And I had a pap smear earlier this year as well, so the results were good with that as well. And just getting a fluffy brush to just blend that out. And mind you, I've got no primer on my lids or anything, it's just the kohl. So I'm just sort of blending out that black liner just for a bit of depth. Such an easy, breezy look to do. Give a little bit of something, you know, to the eyes. And what am I saying here? So she upped my progesterone. She said instead of taking the prometrium tablets to just 2 a day, it's for just 1 a day, she said to increase it to 2, and I was still bleeding. But whether or not I was still bleeding because of the probing, we really don't know. But anyway, I was still bleeding. And then as soon as she told me to take the Provera tablet, the 10 milligram morning and night, it stopped. But the thing is, long story short, my mood, my nervous tension, my feeling like bloating, feeling like I don't want to eat, increased. It was awful. Now, on top of all that, I had a really bad case of a gastritis flare-up. And gastritis is when you eat too many acidic foods, and, you know, I was on a acidic binge because I got laryngitis, and I was trying to help myself by just eating, don't ask me why I was doing this, but I was eating a punnet or 2 of cherry tomatoes every day, followed by this lentil curry soup that's got turmeric, onions, garlic, pepper every night. And then I was having chili con carne. So my mum makes this beautiful bean dish, loads it up with chili, and then she made this beautiful shepherd's pie, which was also full of chili. And yeah, I just went crazy to the point where I think my stomach lining couldn't handle it anymore. I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit more on the edge there. And there's really only so much that your stomach can take with acidic foods, right? So I had a colonoscopy, endoscopy done, and it came back that I've got mild gastritis. I've been really watching my acidic foods that I eat, and it's been good, thank goodness. So no flare-ups, and we'll continue to eat some acidic foods a little bit later, but I'm gradually introducing little tiny bits of well, actually I haven't yet, but I will, because last night I went out and I ordered the garden salad and I didn't eat the onions and I didn't eat the tomato. I ate the olives, I ate the cucumber, I ate the lettuce, and also I'm back to just gradually just eating better. Let's just say we're eating better. And I'm just going to blend that in again, just to the upper corner of the eye. There we go. It's just a little definition there, the eyes. Isn't that just a really nice soft look? Just all with black kohl eyeliner. So simple to do. You can go ahead and put a little bit of an eyeshadow on top of it just to lock it in, because obviously if you've got oily eyelids it will transfer. But let me just set it with a little bit of bronzer. This is just an oldie Marc Jacobs bronzer. So I'm just going to get a different brush, actually, just a little, well, it's a little bit of a fluffy brush, just dipping into that lightly, like that. Tap off the excess and just stamp it on, just to lock that in. There we go. Tap, 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 and voila, we're set. Endocrinologist appointment is coming up in 2 days' time, so it's on a Monday. I'm going to ask to have my hormones tested and find out what's going on, because also my breasts have been, for a whole month now, so sore. I'm really sore. It hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. I'd like to hear your thoughts, or if you're going through menopause and what your side effects have been or symptoms are that you're experiencing. Feel free to let me know what helped, what hasn't, all that sort of stuff. But can I just say that this whole time that I've been going through this, I've had a CT x-ray, I've had an x-ray on my chest, I've done a CT scan on my chest and lungs with the contrast to see if I had any chest or lung issues, because my heart was pacing the whole time. I had a echocardiogram done, stress test done for my heart. That was good. I had an abdominal ultrasound done to rule out if I had gallstones. No gallstones. And also I had a endoscopy done and colonoscopy done. Now, I thought that I may have had hiatus hernia. Now, when I see the gastroenterologist on the 22nd of October, I'm just going to ask him a little bit more about hiatus hernia, because whilst all this was happening, I decided to rip my abdominal muscle and cause a massive kind of cramp. Now I'm talking about like under the breastbone area. It's healing. It's pretty much, I think it's healed. But I couldn't sit down properly. I couldn't bend. And this happened all while I was having the gastritis flare up. So I not only had a massive stitch, and it was like something was squashing my diaphragm to the point where I couldn't breathe. I also developed a bit of costochondritis, which is under the collarbone and your chest area, because I was trying to do all these breathing techniques to try and, because I thought I had airing my lungs. Meanwhile, this is drying up and I'm just like babbling on here, well, obviously. But it's just been a hellish month. I was in hospital on the 30th of August because I was beside myself, literally. And they put me on Lexapro, 10 milligrams of Lexapro. And I took 10 milligrams of Lexapro on the 30th of August, 31st of August, 1st of September. Then I dropped it to 5 milligrams on the 2nd of September and the 3rd of September, 5 milligrams. And I then rang up my doctor, said I need to get off this. It's making me nuts. It's making me bonkers. It was like I was on ice. It was like I was on speed. It's like if you've ever taken the drug GRWM for weight loss, how it gives you that high feeling, but let's say amplified by 1,000 times. And it's not good. I was getting the shakes. I couldn't sleep at night. And all that meddling with probably my hormonal menopause. Now, that's what I want to find out. Menopause is like a silent bitch. It really is. It's like it creeps up on you all of a sudden. Everyone has different symptoms. Hot flushes, I had them when earlier on, but not to the point where I was like ripping off my clothes because I was boiling hot. I know some of my friends, they actually have to wake up in the middle of the night a few times, more than a few times, because they're literally having a hot flush. During the day, they might stress about something. It brings on a hot flush. It seriously is not fucking fair that women have to go through this shit, honestly. It's shit. Now, some people may never experience it, but never say never. I'm not saying this to scare you, but just know that you just never know when things are going to happen. Expect the unexpected is all I'm going to say. I'm going to set this now with a bit of bronzer. Tap, tap, tap. And let's lock that into place there. Yeah, so just expect the unexpected, guys. And every day I've just been taking it day by day. Some days my mood is good. Some days my mood isn't so good. It's getting better. Ever since I called the gynecologist, and she said I could drop the Provera tablet to just 1 a day. So I got to remain on that for another week and a half, and we'll see what happens, because it's obviously menopausal, I think, because all these things started to happen when I started to bleed again. Okie dokie. We're going to put on some mascara. I'm going to pause the video because this part will take 10 years, and with me babbling on, the video will never end. Be back. So I just put mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I'm going to just do my eyebrows using the Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Dutch, just to lightly groom my eyebrows. Simple, done. We're going to do some blush. I've been using, well, I really haven't been using it, but when I have been reaching out for blush, I've been using the NARS. Where are my glasses? I cannot read. This is the, I don't know, it's like a NARS blush, a liquid blush. And I believe this is in the shade Orgasm. What else other color does he have? Seriously, but anyway, this is it's just a mini version of the NARS blush. Put that generously on the cheeks for a beautiful pop of color. And I'm going to be foregoing any bronzer today. Just blend that in with the fingers and up towards the temples. It really does give a beautiful, healthy flush to the skin. And guys, no, I didn't use concealer today because I just don't feel like I wanted to put it on. So it's totally up to you. You got to see how you feel with makeup. Now, obviously if you want to have a bit more of a polished look and obviously skin perfected look, go ahead and put on the concealer or not. It really is up to how you feel. We're nearly done. I'm going to line my lips with the Essence 8 Hour Comfort Matte Lip Liner, and it's in the shade Cushion Talk. I do have other shades that I love from Essence, but I think I packed them all away because I was like trying to minimize how much I had in this little kit. Just gonna line the lips with this, and I think I just broke the, I broke it. I hope I haven't broken the whole thing. Let's see if there's any more. You know what? The lip liner is totally gone. It is broke. No more. Sorry, can't use this one today. So, do I have any other lip liners in here? Let me just have a quick look. Oh, stuff it. You know what? I'm going in with Burt's Bees Lip Balm. This is the Lip Shimmer in Fig. Actually, I haven't used this in a long while, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colour. So let's put that on the lips instead. I'm actually glad now. There is no need for a lip liner. This does have a little bit of a cooling effect, but it's not like a burning feeling, if you know what I mean. So the makeup is done and I'm ready to face the day, run some errands. I really don't need to, but it makes me feel like I just want to get outside and maybe not do some retail therapy, but just, I don't know, just pick up some things that I need to get. So I'll pull out a little list, I'll write some things down and see if there's some things that I need to stock up in the kitchen, but I don't think I really need anything at this point. But I'm very excited. I have my brother coming over for lunch today, and so that's going to be good. Really haven't seen each other for a while, so it'll be great to catch up. He's very busy. And on that note, guys, I will keep you posted on my health journey. Like I said, it's just been a crazy, crazy month. I really don't wish it upon anybody. I do not, and I sincerely mean that with my whole heart. When your hormones are playing up, it's not fun times whatsoever. Not fun times whatsoever. So I'm going to get on with this beautiful day, and I hope you guys have a lovely week. I may just come back tomorrow and film another video. Maybe I might do every day a little get ready with me every day, just to get myself back on track. How would you like that? Would you like that? Do I like that? I think I like the sound of that. Anyway, I will go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are happy and healthy. Bye for now.